Hello and welcome. Oh, look at our Happy Ghast. Welcome back to our 1 hour of Minecraft series. And it's been a little bit since I uploaded last. I've had a really busy month so far, and between a major project that I have in the works and family events, holidays, it has been really hard to actually sit down and record. But yeah, it's been really busy, but I have a minute to record. So we are going to get another video out hopefully today, and yeah, I am happy to be back on my little world. I've got Sunny here floating around behind me. Whoop. And I want to take Sunny out today, I think. I know I have a map here that, like, I was working on. Um, I've got a lot of mud in my inventory. Let's take a second. Where can I throw the mud? We're gonna throw the mud in here. And I've got a single random seed I can throw in there. Let's go ahead and put my armor back on. Do I not have a pair of boots? I don't. Where's my iron? Let's go ahead and throw a pair of boots together. Whoop, wrong thing. And I'll go ahead and throw a single level or second level enchant on that, just so that it's got something. Oh, I have leather boots. Yeah, okay. I'd rather have the iron ones. I can bring those with, though, just in case we run across powdered snow. Now, where was it? That's an empty map. I know I had a normal map I was working on, but I don't know where it's gone. Buried treasure maps. Plants. Buried treasure, buried treasure. Buried treasure. I have a lot of those. Map. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, okay, so we don't have this map completely finished. So let's pop that in our offhand, and I want to go ahead and take Sunny here. Okay, I have the lead now. And I can go up here. Nope, come back. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Probably can't. Sunny, come back. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's go back on top of the house. Oh no, Sunny. How do I get it to come to me? Oh boy. Sunny. Okay, luckily it doesn't seem to want to float too far away. I just have to figure out, maybe if I go a little further away, it'll come over here. Oh no. Okay, well, I failed to jump there. Oh, let me spend 10 minutes trying to get on the Happy Ghast. Totally breaking my wheat seeds. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Spacebar to go up. Right? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're floating. Oh, okay. That is super cute. Oh, I love it. Alright, so I think I pressed shift to dismount. I'm also not too worried about mobs because we're kind of floating. So I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with running into those. So we can get all the way up here now. Which is really cool. I was thinking I would have to, like, build a bridge before I could even get up here. But we've got the Happy Ghast, which means we can get all the way up here to build stuff pretty easily. So it looks like Sunny naturally sinks. Maybe it's because I'm looking down. So if we look forward, so this is probably going to take a while. This is definitely slower than taking a boat out. It does allow us to get around the upper area of the island a lot easier, though, which is nice. And it's going to allow us to transport supplies, I think, a lot easier because we can make chest boats and then attach the chest boats to Sunny with a lead and then bring Sunny back home. So we'll be able to actually get a lot of supplies a little bit easier, I think. But let's go ahead and we'll do a little bit of mapping. It's kind of peaceful out here. It's a new moon, so there's gonna be a lot of mobs once we kind of get to land. But we can see on the map, like, this is a pretty slow. It's definitely not a faster way of movement. So that's something to keep in mind, and I think, yeah, we definitely have to raise Sunny up every so often. We get a pretty clear view of the water, though, which is nice. So we can kind of, looking down, see what the terrain in the water looks like. So we can more easily find things like coral reefs, and we might even actually have better luck finding like the underwater structures. I'd want to try and do that during the day, though. You can definitely tell where my render distance is. I don't have it too far out because it can get a little bit laggy if I do. But yeah, I'm pretty excited overall about the Happy Ghast, and I'm really excited that we're going to be able to use Sunny here to help us get building supplies and go on adventures. And this is it's slower, but it is actually safer than boat travel, I think. We don't have the risk of running into guardians. We don't have the risk of issues with drowned. We do have to kind of worry about having problems with like Sunny sinking or floating away is kind of an issue. They seem to Sunny was seemed to stick fairly close to me, or the area that they were released from with their lead. So that's good. I'm kind of wondering. I don't want to experiment with that because I have Sunny and then I have that other dried gas that we haven't rehydrated yet. Um, so I kind of don't want to mess around with letting them off the leash and then them disappearing because I think finding two so close together was kind of a fluke. I know that like they're probably not super super rare, but I don't want to have to be wandering around in the Nether to try and find another one. Like the skeletons in the Nether in the Soul Sand Valley are not fun to deal with. Although we did find that bastion, and I'm probably going to explore that at some point. Maybe once I've got some potions and things. Alright, so here is one of the mushroom islands. Which, these are so close. It's wild to me how close these are. I don't really know. I don't really think there's anything in particular I want to do with the mushroom islands. Once I have some tools with Silk Touch, I might make a point of coming and getting some like mushroom blocks, but they're not they're not the highest on my list of priority when it comes to blocks to get right now. Oh, I think okay. So I'm hearing noises coming from that temple. Which there's also, I think, that temple is like right between the two mushroom islands as well. Which makes it in a really, really good spot for turning into a farm at some point. I don't know if that's kind of the direction I'm going to go with this. I'm not the best with making farms, and a lot of ones that are actually fairly efficient tend to take a really long time to make on your own. With the Prismarine, if I was going to be building out of Prismarine, if I was going to be building a ton with Prismarine, I'd probably make a point of doing that. But because Prismarine really isn't very high on the list of blocks that I want to use for the projects I have in mind, making a temple is not really very high on the list. And there's another one right there. So there's two really close to each other. I wonder if the and it's really close to the surface too. If I did turn one of these into a farm, it would be that one because of how close to the surface it is. And plus there's like no chance of any other mobs spawning around it because I think it is I don't think it's quite contained in the Mushroom Island like aura, but it's very close. So I wonder if guardians can hit you while you're on the Happy Ghast. I don't think they can. Oh, I can actually see the Elder Guardian. I saw its tail whipping through the whipping through the yeah. Okay, so I think if I get high enough, I shouldn't have to worry about getting mining fatigue from it. So we'll just stare into the sun and head this way. I'm not hearing the noises that the guardians make when they're getting ready to attack you, so I think we're solid. Alright, I'm finding Sunny to be completely delightful. If you've gotten a Happy Ghast, or if you've gotten a Happy Ghast, or like you've seen like lots of stuff with the Happy Ghast, like what do you think about it? Do you like them? I'm actually really enjoying it. When I first saw the announcement, I was a little bit like, I don't know about this, but then like more stuff came out about them, and plus they're just so darn cute. I ended up on board pretty fast. Which I actually like most of the updates that come out. I know I saw that they're going to be adding the copper golem to the game at some point, which they're going to actually add it. Like they've released, I think, what are they called? Are they called snapshots still? I'm not totally sure. I'm a little bit lost on all of the terminology, but they're going to be adding the copper golems, and I'm pretty excited about that and the copper tools, because I think it'll be nice to have something you can get early on that isn't iron, just because sometimes finding iron takes a little extra time. Oh, is there a... Well, oh, there we go. Yeah, there's not actually a ton of islands around here. Something I wish that you could see on the big maps like this is the different types of ocean. Like, I wish it showed up as different colors of blue, maybe. Because you can see, like, some of it where it's a little bit more shallow in places. But I think it would be really nice if, like, when you're over coral, there was, like, maybe a more teal color to it. Because mapping things out is nice, but when you're over ocean like this, knowing where your resources are is not very easy if you don't have the locations of things already written down. But yeah, this is definitely slower than the boat travel, but it is also pretty cool. I like being able to see things from up really high. I think I've collected some sea pickles, but I should definitely, again, I have to have Silk Touch for it, but I definitely want to collect some of the coral and stuff. I think that's a ruined portal down there. Yeah, that definitely is, because that's magma blocks. And it kind of does feel like you're in a hot air balloon, which is fun. I should definitely make a place where we can kind of park Sunny, I suppose. Because having Sunny just being attached to the pier is okay, but not ideal. But yeah, definitely a bit slower way to map things out than on our boat. So we'll probably head back home. We'll do one more section here because we're gonna have to turn around and go back south anyway. So we'll do like one more section and then turn around, and I'll make sure to finish. I'll probably finish mapping this out with the boat later. But I really wanted to kind of give it a shot with Sunny and see. I knew it was gonna take longer, but I wanted to kind of check that out. When you look down, Sunny does go down, so that is something good to know. Probably because you shift to get off. Okay, yeah. Because if you shift to get off, then having to, you have to be able to go up and down somehow. So, spacebar to go up makes sense. It's jump controls. But then looking down to go down also makes sense because you can't shift. I really am excited about being able to kind of do a lot of vertical exploration. And I'm really excited about having vertical vertical mobility on the island because it's so tall. Them releasing the Happy Ghast is a really happy surprise for being able to do that. It's not something I was expecting them to kind of ever do, so. Alright. This way, Sunny. I'm gonna need to figure out another name for the second ghast once I rehydrate it. So we've got Sunny, and we'll have to think of another name. But I'm not gonna rehydrate them quite yet. Alright. I wonder if you can breed ghast. No, you can make the the dried ghast, though, out of, what is it? A ghast tear? Ghast tears? Ghast tears and something else. I can't remember what. It's kind of weird that you can make the dried ghasts, though. Like being able to, being able to craft a mob like that is interesting. It kind of puts them a little bit in the territory of like golems, I guess, where they're craftable. What is that? Oh. Hey, Sunny, let's go down. That's an interesting looking. There's a bunch of squids there. Is that some kind of one of the drowned temples? Because I've not seen one look like that before. What is that? Huh. I don't know what that is. Whoops. I like the noise it makes. It's giggling. What is that? That's gotta be some kind of underwater ruin structure. I've not seen one like that before, though. It's odd. It looks like, I thought it maybe was a, what is it called? I thought maybe it was a fossil. But I think maybe it's just a ruined structure I haven't seen before. Alrighty. We'll do this section and then homeward we go. This is a huge coral reef. We'll have to set up a small base area once we have Silk Touch to dig some of it up. I don't want to overdo it because you can get coral by bone mealing it after you get some, I think. I know that there's a way to bone meal coral. It's just, I think kind of a process. I don't know if we're going to necessarily use coral either. We might. We might use some coral at some point. I know I said I wanted to start on building. We might be a little bit behind on that. We maybe didn't need to go on this entire adventure, but we did. And it's fine. We're all good. Sunny's happy. Are you happy? Because Sunny's happy. Sunny gets to float around and be a little cloud creature. Like that's got to be like something with gas, right? Like they have to have something to do with like clouds, I think. Cuz they that's if they're in the when they're in the overworld, like they're happy. You feed them snowballs to get them to grow faster. You put them in water to get them to rehydrate. Like they have to have some like kind of, they have to be like cloud creatures. They have to. It also makes it really interesting because, I mean, we already knew they weren't really natural to the Nether with the achievement. I can't remember what it's called, but what is it? I think it's called an Uneasy Alliance, where you, oh, you didn't like that, did you? I'm sorry. It's called Uneasy Alliance, where you rescue a ghast from the Nether and bring it home to the overworld, I think is what the phrasing on that is. I can't remember precisely. So, ghasts aren't natural to the Nether. They're natural to the overworld. But then, where are all of the natural overworld ghasts, and why are they in the Nether instead? I love stuff like this when Minecraft does it. Like, just adds questions and pieces of lore and ideas. Oh, it's raining. Do you like the rain, Sunny? Hopefully it doesn't start storming. The rain is silent in the air here. That's odd. I don't know how I feel about the rain being silent. Unless I have weather sounds turned off. Nope, weather's on. Yeah. Oh, there's another temple. Oh, we're heading over the island. There we go. Mushrooms. I like the mushrooms. I have to say, I think mushrooms are one of my favorite mobs in the game. There's just something about, like, their big, wide, dead eyes that gets me. Like, they like, the cows in the game look dumb, but then the mushrooms, like, they take it to a whole new level of just looking like adorable little idiots. And I am nothing if not a sucker for an adorable little idiot. Like, you show me a fuzzy creature with big, round, dumb eyes, and I'm just like, yeah, that thing. That thing's perfect. Alright, so ghast travel, very slow. Definitely way slower than boats. Definitely way safer than boats. Wonder. I don't have a boat on me. And I don't have any wood on me either. So we're not gonna bother with that. I think I can make a boat and drag a ghast with me. We will try that at some point. Not today, though. Today we're heading home. And I want to at least finish. I think I might need to do a little more digging. And I have an idea of where I kind of want to lay things out. I want to have the houses all on stilts, and then I'm going to do more terraforming according to that later. But I think laying out where I want the houses to be will be good. We're probably not going to do tons of houses. I'm thinking maybe like somewhere between like 6 and 10 houses. And then I have another idea that I want to do with that chunk of mangrove, because I do want to actually plant some more mangrove around. I very much want to regrow some of the mangrove. Oh, we're getting closer to home. Dip your toesies in the water. Oh, you can go kind of deep in the water. Okay. Well, I don't want to drown you. That would be bad. That would be very upsetting. There's home, sweet home. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We have these really high areas. I definitely am going to need to build a way to get up there. But, because ghasts are oh, very clearly like cloud creatures, because they very clearly, like, their natural habitat is obviously up in the sky, floating around. Like, they don't even have a way to land. Like, they don't. Oh no. No! I am so upset right now. think they even drop anything. Hey, Cream Puff. Sunny died. Yeah, already. I didn't even get to take you on a hot air balloon ride. Yeah, I do have another one. I'm not doing that. Not after that drowned killed him. I didn't even realize what was happening. I'm just gonna work on digging this up. Right, so it's this whole section. We'll do this top layer first. Let's see if this guy has anything useful. He's selling anything good? Not really. I'm so upset right now. I could have just jumped off of him. I'm... I don't even... I don't even know. I don't even... I was so excited. And I was not planning on having the other dried gas be like a replacement. They were supposed to be like friends so that Sunny wouldn't have to be alone. I just wanted to get a proper place set up for them. Oh, right. I'm gonna need more shovels. we need a conduit. I need to go treasure hunting. I need to go treasure hunting. I don't know where I found most of these treasure maps. Finding the location where the treasure is at is going to be a massive pain in the butt. And I'm going to have to at least get Prismarine from the temples, so I am going to have to get inside, kill the Elder Guardians, bring buckets of milk. I need potions, which means I need to kill blazes before we even consider rehydrating the other one. We need to make sure that that never happens again. Ever. Where are they? Where is it? Oh, broke my boat. Great. Jerk face. Ow. There you are. Ow. Jeez, does that thing have enchantments on it? Stupid trident drowned. Oh, my chest plate's gonna break. Hold on. That's bad. Where is that darn thing? Alright, without my chest plate, it's probably gonna, like, one-shot me. Stupid. Oh, those are soul speed. That's fine. I'm over on the island. My spawn is set there. If I die, it's not that big of a deal. Where's my... Let's go ahead and make a couple shovels. I'm gonna start putting mud in here. We'll grab it from... Which chest was it that I put all that mud in? Where did I put all that mud? Oh, here. I just throw everything in here. It's fine. Right, I need those sticks. Okay, a couple of shovels. Right, let's go. Let's go. We should probably be able to finish digging up most of this. It didn't even occur to me that a trident drowned would be a problem. It didn't occur to me to just jump off of Sunny. I don't even want to try with the Happy Ghast again until I can get some conduits set up to protect from drowned. That was just upsetting. I have a random egg. Yeah. Oh, jeez. These guys. Oh, they're fast. Wouldn't they get so fast? That was a weird noise. I heard a weird noise when I went underwater. I think that was all of them. Ooh, that one has a shiny crossbow. What's on that? Unbreaking. Not bad. Alright, did I get all of them? Looks like I did. Alright. Yeah, okay, so Happy Ghast have to watch out for projectiles. I wonder if you can put... you probably can't put protection on the harnesses. I mean, I knew to watch out for the guardians. I guess I wasn't expecting a trident drown to be there. For starters, that was an unpleasant surprise. Am I doing up this whole section? I guess I am. I marked it out, so... Hello, frog. That's something I should try to do soon is, I could try and get some frogs bred and, see about taking them to different biomes to get the different colors. That would be fun. Definitely gonna need more shovels. I should put some lower level enchantments on the shovels just to make them last longer. Unbreaking goes a long way. Hey, Cream Puff. Oh, alright. Cream Puff, the opposite of Larry, does not like to watch me sleep. I am genuinely upset about Sunny dying. I'm still just not, I'm not okay. I'm not. I am really, really upset. I am just beside myself. I have no... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm definitely not rehydrating the other one. And like, what do I do then? Do I name the new one Sunny? I don't want to do that. Sunny's dead. Sunny got to go on one adventure with me. Alright. That's that's been our hour. Um, this has been our hour. Um, let me go to the pier, I guess. More eggs. Right. So that has been our 1 hour of Minecraft. It was really uneventful up until it wasn't. Uh, I, I don't, I'm sorry. Um, I'm, I'm so upset that Sunny's dead. Um, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me know if you think I should try with the next ghast or if we should make, because I was gonna do some building, but I think maybe getting a conduit might be more important now. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Poor Sunny.